When it's time to go to work, majority of us want to look put together. That includes making sure that our skin and our face is on point. So today we're going to do makeup worthy for you to go to work with. Let's go. So when you're going to work, it's all about the skin, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that my skin is beautifully prepped and primed and ready for the day. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray. I'm just gonna blend it in. This setting spray is something that I've recently picked up, and I really like how this, along with the primer that I use, I like how long my makeup lasted. So I'm going to be using it a whole lot for when I need to make sure that my makeup needs to last a while. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm gonna put a few pumps on the face and just blend it in really well. This primer is thick. Make sure to get your under eyes, and if you have lines, you have to make sure that nothing is gonna settle in there, so you have to make sure to prime it. My skin is ready. I am gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Eye Primer. This product you can actually put on your under eyes to help your concealer not crease on you. So if you're someone who is prone to crease in concealer, or let's say that you have a lot of folds under your eyes and you want to make sure that your concealer is not going to crease on you, definitely use eyeshadow primer. And by eyeshadow primer, I mean the clear kind of eyeshadow primer that's gonna make sure that your concealer stays where you want it to stay and it doesn't move, okay? Last thing I'm gonna do is put this Makeup Forever Shine Control Primer. I'm only going to put it right on top of my cheek and on my nose because I'm trying to prevent my nose from creasing. This makeup needs to last through your stressful meetings and all of that, okay? If you're somebody who has dry skin, you can skip this step. If you're somebody who has oily or combination skin, extra protect the areas that you need extra protection at. I mean, it's my whole face, but today, because I'm going to work, I'm using this product because I do get very oily. Okay, so we're gonna wait a bit for the Power Grip Primer to set in before we put anything on top of it. I'm taking my brush and I'm going to go into the Camel Powder foundation and I'm going to apply it to my face. Okay, where did the foundation go? Where did it go? This foundation disappears on my skin. And yes, I am applying it. You see the brush? Okay, so now you understand why I use a more, it's not a dewy primer. I did it this way because we're using powder foundation. If your face is too dry, it tends to look cakey on you and you don't want that. This is my face. This side does not have any foundation on it. This side has foundation on it. Do you see this color match? It matches so beautifully and it gives me that semi-matte finish that I'm looking for. Using powder foundation as your everyday kind of makeup, your workflow kind of makeup, makes it easy for work because it applies very easily. It applies very seamlessly and you don't have to worry about blending too much, okay? Okay, we're gonna go in with some concealer. I'm using the Jaclyn concealer. This is the shade Rich Neutral. And I'm just gonna apply it to my face like the trending way of applying concealer. Because if you apply concealer like this, it gives you a little bit less coverage under the eyes, so it looks more natural. And I'm choosing the Jaclyn concealer because it is a self-setting concealer. This way, even if you're sweating in a meeting or anything, your concealer is not gonna pull under your eyes, okay? I'm using the e.l.f. Duo Complexion brush. I'm going to use the smaller end to blend the concealer in, and I'm gonna look up while I blend this concealer, especially under the eyes. Using the smaller brush definitely helps because I can blend into my creases and my lines and everything is good. I'm gonna switch over to a sponge just to smooth everything out. I'm gonna hit it with a setting spray one more time. Okay, so while you're here, what you're gonna do is take your eyeshadow primer, the one you put under your eyes, and you're gonna put a little bit of that on your eyelids. Okay, and then you're gonna blend it in with your finger. I mean, already you can tell I look awake. And then you're gonna take some of your self-setting concealer. So you're gonna put some of that on your eyelids, and you're gonna take your blender and you're gonna blend it in. Okay, now at this point, you're gonna set your face, okay? Whatever setting powder you use, you're gonna use it. I'm gonna be using my setting powder. I'm gonna use a brush and you're going to lightly set under your eyes and you're gonna make sure you're looking up, making sure that you set where your lines are. You can already see how flawless my under eyes look right now. And it doesn't look like I overdid it, right? Make sure you set everywhere you put that concealer. So although the concealer does not need powder to set it, you're gonna add a little bit of powder on top of it just to give you that extra security. Okay, we're gonna take some more of our setting powder and we're gonna go in with some blush. And I like applying my blush with a bigger, fluffier brush so that it looks like it's coming from within. And we're gonna focus the blush on the highest point of our face, of our cheek. I always like to go on the sides of my head because the 10 head just needs to be diminished a little bit. And I like to put a little bit of that on my nose. See, now the good thing with powder foundation is if you don't want as much of a coverage as I have, instead of using a brush this size, you can also use a brush this size, dust it all over your face. It will blur out your skin, but it will give you a very light coverage. If you feel like you want more of a coverage, you take a smaller, a little bit denser, but not too dense brush and apply it. And that would give you a little bit more of a medium to full coverage. You can also do like a little bit of a nose contour, which is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just using the brush that I used yesterday for my nose contour, just going over it just a little bit and with no product on the brush. I'm gonna be using a brown pencil for my brows so that my brows don't stand out too much, and I'm going to line the bottom of it ever so gently. At this point, I'm just defining my very non-existent brows, and I'm just gonna follow the shape of my natural brows. So because I use one side to fill in my brows, the other side is a little bit pointy, and I use that side to try to create some brow hairs in the front. You can see this brow, it looks nice, it looks very understated, and this brow also looks very, very natural, understated, but here's the difference. I'm gonna take another self-setting concealer. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. This is the skin tone shade for me, and I don't have to powder it down. So I'm gonna take my skin tone concealer and I'm going to conceal around my brows. I'm just gonna use my hand to blend everything in. And because it is a skin tone concealer, it doesn't look like I need to make sure that my brow concealer blends into my skin. Look at this brow and look at this brow. Very subtle. I'm gonna use the same brush with nothing on it. I'm not gonna go in and get any more product. And I'm going to clean the top of my brow just to shape it a little bit more. I've always felt like doing my brows after I do my foundation routine makes it so much easier on me to make sure that I get perfect brows without like trying too hard. At this point, you can use a brow wax or a brow gel to hold up your brows. I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel to hold up my very tiny brow hairs and make it look like I actually got something going on over there, but I have nothing going on over there. Okay, so this is the part where the people that actually use bronzer on their eyes will tell you to apply some bronzer to your eyes and call it a day. I don't use bronzers, so I'm taking my LA Girl Cutie palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is a very gorgeous workflow palette, especially if you're somebody like me who ends up with your makeup looks being too dramatic when you didn't set out for them to be dramatic. This is the palette for you. I am taking this shade first. I'm gonna put it all over my eyelids. It's gonna brighten up my eyes even more, and literally one brush, okay? I know it looks like nothing, but that's exactly what I want. I'm taking this shade. What I'm gonna do is place it only on the outer corner of my crease. I just want to define it a little bit. I'm gonna blend it over there and blend it all across my crease. Okay, I'm going to take a brown eyeliner pencil and I'm just gonna draw a small line right here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be small. Now I'm gonna use it to line my upper lash line. I'm also gonna use it to line my lower lash line as well. Highly rated anti-gravity mascara by Milani. You don't need it, but if you do want it, it's here. Now, if you get any of that mascara anywhere you don't want, I would take a Q-tip and just run it over it. Let it dry first. Take a Q-tip, run it over it, and as you can see, it just took that mascara right off my skin without me needing to do anything extra. Okay, so I went ahead and put on some small Bonsu Beauty lashes. They're so cute. They're very little and they're very professional. You don't need lashes for the workday, but I feel like these definitely add a little bit of something to the look. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and lined my lips with the Morphe Richie liner. I'm gonna be using one of the Fenty lipsticks. Oh, this is the shade Major Magnate. Good. I'm just gonna use my sponge to mattify a little bit, and that is it from me. One suggestion would be to go on Amazon and get one of those sponge cages and take your sponge with you, because you can use this as your blotting sponge. So whatever sponge you use, you don't have to wet it anymore. You can just take it like this, and anytime you feel you're getting oily, you're just gonna go ahead and blot your face. This will absorb the oils from and not add any more product to your face, so your face will stay beautiful the whole day. Compared to if you use a blotting powder, it's gonna pile on and get cakey as the day goes. Let me know what tips and tricks you use in the mornings when you're getting ready for work. Bye.